Well, welcome along to this instructional video. I'm John. Today we're going to be having a look at a 12-bar blues. Now this is really great, a 12-bar blues, because normally when you get together with another guitar player and you have a jam, the first thing you normally do is a 12-bar blues. And this is great because you can get as advanced or as simple as you like with the 12-bar blues in terms of your soloing over the top, which we'll have a look at in another video. Now, first thing to explain is, why is it called a 12-bar blues? Well, strangely enough, it's got 12 bars in it, and we're going to have a look at how you put these. They're all in a certain order. But there's only generally 3 chords in a 12-bar blues. Today we're going to be doing a 12-bar blues in the key of E. Now, if you're not familiar with keys, have a look at the key video. But the chords we're really going to be using are a E7 chord, an A7 chord, and a B7 chord. But we're not really going to be playing the chords. We're going to be doing this in the form of a bass line, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play you this bass line blues through. I'm going to play it through, and then we'll take a look at what my fingers are doing. So that's how it should sound when it's put all together. Now let's just break that down. How do we get the 12 bars from that? Okay, well, this is 1 bar. Okay, that's counted as 1, all right? So what we're doing is we're playing 4 on the E. So this is the E. Then we're moving up to the A string, which I'll show you in just a sec, close up. That's the A, and this is the B. Okay, I'm going to show you this fingering in just a sec, but that's the 3 chords. You're still playing E, A, and B, all right? So what I'm doing here is, on the E, for the E chord, I'm playing this 4 times. And then I'm playing the A twice. So we've got 6 bars so far. Then you're going back to the E for 2 again. So that's making it 8 bars. And then we do the B chord. That's 9. Then the A. And then finally you're doing the E twice, which takes you to the 12 bars. And then everything just repeats. So let's just have a closer look at what my fingers are doing. Now, first of all, I'm going to use pretty much the same pattern throughout. I'm really just going open E, 4th fret on the E, 5th fret on the E, and then 7th fret on the E twice, okay? So let's have a look at that. I'll play that real slow. So quite easy, nothing too much going on there. We'll have a look at the rhythm in a sec. Now that's for the E chord. When it goes to the A, we're doing exactly the same thing, but on the A string. So open A, 4th fret A, 5th fret A, and finally 7th fret on the A. All right, now there's only 1 more chord to learn, and that's on the B, and that goes like this. So what you're doing there is you're playing the 2nd fret on the A, 6th fret on the A, 7th fret on the A, and 9th fret on the A. Can you see, really, all these patterns are the same, aren't they? You're going, that's for the E, for the A. Okay, and for the B, we don't have an open B note, not a low one anyway, so we're playing that B note on the 2nd fret. Okay, so they're the notes I'm playing. Now the last time on the E, before this tune finishes, I do a little fill to finish it off. Now normally, of course, you do this on the E, which is, as you know, open E, 4, 5, 7. And you're missing out the 6, aren't you? Well, the last time round you hit that 6th note low E, so you go. Then 1 on the low E. Alright, I'll just do that for you again. I'm not playing any rhythm here, so I'm just open E, 4 on the low E, 5 on the low E, and then 6 twice on the low E. And then finally 7, and then 1, 0. And you can give that 1 a little shake, a little vibrato, and 0. Now there's a couple of different variations you might want to try with the rhythm with the right hand. One thing I normally do with the blues is tap back down. Now this sounds better on an acoustic guitar. I'll show you what I mean. So you can tap back down with the right hand. The other rhythmic thing you can do, this might involve a bit of work, but you're muting, you're going up, and you're muting here with your finger, up with the left hand, and so you've got this kind of thing. Let me just focus on my right hand here. So you've got a kind of a muted sound, and that sounds quite nice, but it's going to take a bit of work because you're going really. I'm just doing that with the 4th fret there. So you're muting going up, but hitting back down, you're hitting that note. That might be a bit tricky to get. So I'll just show you that up here on the 7th fret. So you're muting always on the way up, and that's going to feel quite strange because normally we mute on the way down, don't we? So that's going to be something different. So that was a quick tutorial for you for the 12-bar blues in E, only 3 chords, and we're going to get to the soloing part in this in another video. So just practice that, practice the rhythm and make it quite nice and rhythm, because of course rhythmically, if you can't hold a rhythm together, then someone's not going to be able to play over the top. So have fun with that, practice that, and we'll see you in part 2 for the soloing.